Desperate Ravings. Actually, we could stick the looting. The looting's only here because we have the Imperial package. We definitely want to put some win conditions in this. So maybe, don't we just win? Yeah, probably should just do the win, which is multiple Ravings, actually, isn't it? Well, we have to name something different. Metamorphose, Past in Flames, 2 rituals actually is lethal. Don't we need to? We have to have the win con though, Jay. We need to have. Are you saying don't grab the grape shot yet? Or are you saying just get a bunch of rituals and then flash back the burial rites, give the gifts? That's actually a lot of mana to do. Let's see, we have ritual, so we have 4 here, 5. Just flash back the gifts. Okay. So how about Desperate Things, Past in Flames? Definitely Desperate because we can splice, and then a Metamorphose. This is what I would do. I would still try to get the value on this Desperate Ravings. And maybe that's wrong. I think this is a terribly underrated spell for Storm. I think it's great. I mean, I'll admit there's always the corner case where it doesn't pitch what you want. No, 2 rituals past and Metamorph. Ah, but we gotta get our Desperate Ravings value, man. See? There you go. So we have a Bread land drop. I don't have the Splice. That did get discarded. I know, I was greedy. I know what you're thinking. Why don't we lead off on Metamorphose? I did not want that to only be red mana. Why did you choose for me, Moto? Why did it choose for us again? That's weird. It's a little bit weird. Just got to make sure we cast the stuff that we have to cast from hand. Then we can Ravings if we want to, because it's only 1 red mana. Then we're looking at some cantrips. Do I want to cantrip a little bit? Need to be careful I don't leave myself with no. Alright. Yeah, I mean, altogether we've got plenty. There we go, that's a ding. Can I please have blue this time? Thank you. Or not. Splicing is from hand, right? Yeah. So we need to keep this in our hand. I think if I'm going to be doing some splicing. Okay, so Passive Flames gets exiled, and now we can work with some of this. So we've got Pyretic, might as well flash that back. Now, if we wanted to do... Oh, hold up. Okay. We've got plenty of mana now. Okay, so let me hold control here for a second. No, not Desperation, it's Desperate Ritual. Splice onto this. Let's go ahead and let that guy resolve. And that's a whole lot of mana. Splice. And these are like little tricks I don't normally see Storm players do. Like, that's a lot of mana now. Oh, you know what? I think I just punted though. We're only running one Pass and Flames in my build, which is wrong. I think I should get the second one because now I think if I hit, I mean, I have empty. I could just do a huge empty and then hope he doesn't combo us. I think I have to draw into the grape shot awkwardly, right? I think I think we queued up with only one Pass and Flames, and there's a reason to have two, and this is that reason. Let's see him first. Let's take a look. Actually, I don't want that. We should shuffle. Actually, I shouldn't be casting all these ravings, because what if we lose the empty that's in my hand? That's really ballsy on my part, isn't it? I'm not even thinking about that fact. Not even thinking about that fact. Maybe this is as far as we can go. I mean, just with the things that I've done to us here. What's neat is that has both. Like, this one won't have both, but like, since those other ones were present during the, I think I just go for the empty now. I was trying to go for the grape shot. I was. You know what we need here? We need that one guy that's like, give everything haste. Does not matter because there's a blood moon. Alright, show me Pyroclasm, opponent. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm only running the one Past and Flames, aren't I? So, like, now I'm, like, on beatdown. Shame on me. That's what I get for not bringing in the girls, too. Like, we had a main board Iona, and I was like, nah, we don't need her. And then we had, you know, of course he's got to have Blasphemous Act because he's running beehives. Of course. Of course you do. He's trying to say you had the win. Jay, I didn't have a second. I don't have a second Pass and Flames. We would have needed to. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I was wrong. We would have needed to construe the grape shot. Like nothing else mattered there. I almost just want the Electroman. Because like we're on the bad beatdown plan now. Like we would have had to construe. It would have had to have been the grape shot kill, Jay. There it is. I think we're good to go. Can't we still go for it? He's only at 14. Gives me 2 rituals, I cast them. Because I had another gifts in my hand. Speaking of nothing left in my deck, I don't even think there's anything worth grabbing here. Choose 2 rituals, Metamorphose, and then grab the Grape Shot. Well, right, we were supposed to, exactly, we were supposed to wait for the Grape Shot first until, or before, anyway. What am I at here? This is going to be 7. Wish I could get a little bit more out of this. I can't I? Alright, we'll just cast it. I'm guessing his hand has a bunch of green stuff. Then it doesn't matter what he chooses, I'll flashback the past in flames and win. Yep, you got it. I think for good measure I should put out the Electroman. I feel like Ponza should be a good matchup for us because we're also a moon deck. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, J-Bone. Just make it so if we're gonna do a bare bones version where I only want to bother running one of this, one of that, and only 2 of these, absolutely. Now he's got this Blasphemous Act nonsense. It's not nonsense. It's sweet. Makes me feel like I want a different plan. I mean, I think the Wear Tear is still nice. I mean, definitely now that he's going to be on the play, I think we still want those. I mean, if you want more ways to fight what he's about to do, we definitely need to have at least one of the empties. I mean, that right there is a 60. It's hard to have room for the girls, and I don't even know how good they'd be. I mean, what would Elish do for us, you know, in this matchup? What would we name on Iona? You know, these are all questions. Now, here's the other thing we could do. Although these do have valid targets outside of Blood Moon, we could just say screw that and just go for the Wombo. If he doesn't draw the Blasphemous Act, empty's fine. Or we make room for one of the girls, and we have to choose wisely. We don't really have enough room for both of them. Actually, if I don't have this package in the deck, I think I'm supposed to take out the Faithless Looting. Don't think it's that great. I mean, I know we used it there, but yeah, it doesn't seem like he's going to be running all that many removal spells. Like he's just trying to attack our mana. So, I mean, I like the girls. Just we got to keep aware of the fact that unless I have a Metamorphose, if he's mooned us, I won't be able to flashback and Burial Rites. So actually, we could take out this full 4-card package if we don't want to have the girls. That gives us a little bit more room for the second empty, and then... I mean, we could fight over the Blasphemous Act with a negate, you know? Although it's kind of hard for me to combo out, make a bunch of goblins, and then also have the negate behind it. But it's possible. Poop says, video's blurry tonight. I'll mess with it. Thanks for telling me. I think the looting's fine if I just don't have anything else worth bringing in. Sure, it's card disadvantage, but it's selection. I think this is a fine hand.